My goodness, give me this, y'all. Give me here. Maya. Come on now, girl. You got all day. I'm hungry. See? Here. Why you gonna be scared? You better get out of this kitchen and we gonna be scared. So now he's gonna pour a little olive oil.
Alright, you guys, it's been a minute since I did a voiceover, so it might not sound too good. But I started off with a piece of the black crochet. It's not crochet hair, but the little marley hair. And I don't know how long it was, but it was a good full length. It was about as long as that braid that I was actually doing. So I stick one piece of crochet. Well, I stick the hair between, oh fuck, I'm fucking up. But I stick the hair between the braids. I use my crochet hook to do that. And I only slide one section through. And now what you're finna see me do is tighten it around the edges. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's tight on my head the first night, I'm not gonna lie. But as you sleep and wear it out, it gets unstiff and it gets less painful, of course, with any hairstyle. But I know with faux locs for exact, the stiffness, I know how that can feel. So, yeah, all I'm doing is wrapping the hair around the braid. And I'm moving a little slow, but I'm wrapping my hair around the braid. And basically just making sure that I'm wrapping and not twisting. And that it's covering up, you know, the black hair. Because, number one, I'm using ombre Kakalon hair. And second, my hair was a different color. So, I really want to make sure you guys just seen black hair. I know some parts of my hair that I'm going to show you on the video. You might see a little bit of the red sticking through, a little bit of the blue, but yeah, I was too close to my root, y'all. So that's all I'm doing for this section, and I'm gonna just let the video play till I do something else. Alright, you guys, I'm on my last part of the hair. My camera kept falling, so don't mind that. But as y'all can see, the different hairs that I was using throughout this braiding process, just so I can do the faux locs. So it doesn't matter what kind of hair you use that's underneath it, as long as you cover it and fix all your problems afterwards. That's all that matters. So yes, hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better right here. So that's about how long the black hair was. And then the rasta fari pack that I showed you, and I'm gonna show you guys the blonde hair that I used. But that's how long that was, and I stick it through the crochet hook, and all I'm going to do is slide it through, but I'm only going to slide one section of the hair through. And what I did was I pulled it to make one side longer than the other. Some people do it till it's even, but my hair wasn't that long, so I did it to where it was like uneven, as you can see, and I started wrapping it around. Now in the front of my hair, and mostly majority of the rest of my hair except the back, it was pretty loose at my roots, and that's going to give it its natural look basically. But I did that really because I wanted to have room so I could stick the hair through, because it hurts when you don't stick your hair through and it's too tight. I mean, when you stick your hair through and it's too tight. So it was loosened up, and I had to wrap it around like my actual hair first for like 2 or 3 times before I could actually do it around the rest of the hair. And it hurted, y'all, so I'm just letting y'all know this pain level is crazy. But yeah, that's all I'm doing, wrapping it all the way down towards the end. And I don't know if I'm gonna show you in this, but I would show you guys how I added on a second piece of hair. And it's not really how to do faux locs, it's just how I do my faux locs. So I'm just adding in the piece of hair. Mocha, did you just... Okay, y'all, I'm gonna do that. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished part of the faux locs. I'm taking some peppermint oil and putting it through my scalp. And that's just going to help soothe it a little bit, because it wasn't that it was hurting real bad. It's just my head was really stiff and I couldn't move it. I was going to work, but right now what I'm finna do is cut off all the strangly ends. And yeah, just cutting off all the pieces. At first I was going to use some curly pieces, but then I realized, I was like, it's only a few black pieces of crinkle on here that I use, so just cut it all off. And that's what I'm doing right now. And yeah. Start using my natural products to get my hair back on. Like, this is basically going to oil my scalp. And I'm going to use my phone to set my hair. And I'm going to just run my hands through the faux locs. You know, just going by touching them till they away all the flyaways. Or most of the flyaways that we have. Sitting on top for the ones we can see. But, boom. Now, I'm going to put it up, until it becomes more flexible, because this ain't going to work. We're wearing this shit down, it's not going to work right now. It is painful. This shit. Put 2 bows on it. Some real big bows. Alright, and now what we're gonna do is zoom my edges for y'all using the Gorilla Cement. Just so y'all can see how liquid it's styled. Okay. You'll see how I'm so soft and gentle, because I feel like when I'm supposed to move on, my scalp might break. Okay, so let me get the loops. Okay, the loops aren't in here, so I'm not gonna wash the loops. I'm gonna wash my hair. Step out in the light so you guys can see how they really turned out. And this is using the Marley hair, or faux loc hair. It don't say Marley on the pack, but and y'all know I ain't gonna have no edges till they mess up. So yeah, I'm gonna put hair drying it another day, like when I do a get ready with me, because I don't feel like looking for them right now. But yeah, this is it. Y'all see that? I think I'm gonna do that color in my hair. I was gonna put it right there, but I fucked around and fucked up, because I was supposed to do it right here, and I fucked up and did the black one right here instead of this blonde one. So that's why it's all the way back there, not in front, like I mentioned before. But yeah, do an overview of why. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Sorry I'm not as... Alright, you guys, that is it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.